with Hewlett-Packard. I'm going to introduce to you today the HP Indigo Press 5500. The HP Indigo Press 5500 offers new opportunities to your company. Opportunities that include short-run digital printing, printing what your customer wants without sacrificing quality. Another opportunity, variable data printing, that allows you to build a stronger, deeper relationship with your customer. Marketing collaterals, photo-related, and direct mail. And with that, let's take a look at the HP Indigo Press 5500. And we're going to start with the feeder unit. The feeder unit is made up of 4 drawers, total capacity of up to 6,000 sheets, depending on substrate weight. We're going to now open a drawer and show you how you add substrate, change substrate sizes. We first click the button once to disengage the drawer. We then click it a second time to lower the drawer. We then slide out the drawer, and we can see here that for me to adjust for different paper sizes, I simply adjust both guides on the unit. To add substrate, I simply unwrap it and add it in. The substrate sizes for the HP Indigo Press 5500 range from an 8.5 by 11 up to a 13 by 19 sheet size. As far as weights go, we run a 40 uncoated all the way up to a 16-point stock on the press. So that's from direct mail all the way up to cardstock applications. One of the unique things with the HP Indigo Press 5500 is the speed at which it runs. The speed at which the HP Indigo Press 5500 runs is based on colors. So if we're in a black and white mode, we're running 8,000 12 by 18s an hour. And in a 4-color mode, we're running 2,000 12 by 18s an hour. Truly a universal printing press in the digital market. We're going to now take a look at the top of the feeder. This is where, if the press detects a double sheet, it will eject it to the top. And if it does that, it will try to readjust the drawer and try to feed again. That way it doesn't have to stop the press and keeps your productivity going. Now, let's take a look at the feed board. Depending on what size stock you're running, the feed board adjusts itself from an 8.5 by 11 to a 13 by 19. It does this by taking whatever size sheet is loaded and angling it into a common side guide and feeding it into the press. Now, let's take a look at the engine. This is the engine for the HP Indigo Press 5500. We'll go over the different parts of it. First, we have a plate cylinder, a blanket cylinder, and an impression cylinder. The way the process works is first, the corona wires here charge the plate. The writing head on top, which is capable of up to 1200 dpi, then writes an image onto the plate. That image now will attract ink when it's applied to it. So the units that are on the outside of the plate, we call those bid units. You can have up to 7 colors on this digital press. And again, unique to our digital press, we have the ability not just to do 4-color process, but to put in up to 3 additional spot colors. So those bid units, which stand for binary ink development, will push up against the plate like a foam roller on a printing press, apply the ink is then attracted to the plate and builds a separation. That separation then travels around to the blanket, is pushed onto the blanket, and then as the blanket travels around, is pushed onto the impression cylinder, which has 1 sheet of whatever you happen to be running. At that point, if we're running black and white, the job is done and is ejected. And at that, a single color, we're running 8,000 12 by 18 one-side sheets an hour. And this is unique to our digital press in that the colors drive the speed of the press. So for example, now I have to do a 4-color job. Same process. I image the plate, I apply ink to the plate, build the separation, put it onto the blanket, onto the impression cylinder. Now it's not done. I need to repeat the process 3 additional times. It goes around 3 additional times. So for a 4-color job, after it makes that 4th revolution, it then ejects out of the press. And at a 4-color speed, we're now running 2,000 sheets an hour. If you need to perfect the job, there's a perfector that pulls it off, pulls it back in, and does the other side. Any way you look at it, from a 1/0 up to a 7/7 job, the job comes out finished and ready to go. And with that, Now let's take a look at the ink cabinet. The inking system on the HP Indigo Press 5500, you'll notice, has 7 colors today. Not just the 4-color process, we have up to 3 additional colors. They can be used as light cyan, light magenta. We'll use that for our photo industry work. If you're looking to do a little higher-end photo work, more photorealistic, the light cyan, light magenta will get you there. We also have the ability to do custom colors. So if your customer comes in and they're used to you giving them Pantone colors on your regular press, we have the ability to mix a custom color on site. So we go to our offline ink mixing system, plug in the Pantone color, we now mix up a new can, put it into the press, and we're ready to go. Only digital press on site that gives you that ability to react to your customer's needs like that. The regular process colors, ink comes in a can, it's a paste concentrate. Air is forced into the top of the can, forces the paste out into the reservoir underneath. That is what the press runs from. And in that tank, we maintain a density, conductivity, temperature, and all this means to you is quality and consistency. So from the first sheet to the last sheet, you're going to get a very consistent product. One of the other things to note with our ink is that because we run a liquid ink, which is unique in the industry for a digital press, we can control a smaller particle size, down to 1 micron in size. That gives us a lot more control in our ink. With that, the last thing to talk about the ink system is a product called Ophir. Ophir is our online fast ink replacement system. What it allows you to do as an operator is to replace the existing tank of your custom color with the Ophir tank, run a cleaning cycle, and then put the next color back in the press. All this happens while you're running another job. So productivity, it couldn't be higher than that. So if it takes